I can start? Okay. All right. Aloha. I've been given the magic signal. I'm allowed to start. I'd like to welcome you all to the National Museum of the American Indian. My Hawaiian name is Mokihana. The children all call me Auntie Missy, and I'm a hula teacher. I'd like to start because we have special guests in the house this weekend, the crew of the Hawaiian traditional canoe, the hokule'a. And I've been so blessed in the past week to be able to be a part of the people that have welcomed them here to our area. I live here locally. So I don't want to scare you, but I'm trying to prepare you. I'm going to be chanting, okay? It's a way of kind of like singing. And this chant it's a little piece of a chant that was written for the hokule'a. And it's actually written as they go along on their journey. They write a new piece every time they go on a new voyage. And this is one of the newer pieces that was written for this worldwide voyage that they are now on. Okay? You ready? Okay, I'm going to sing. Don't get scared. Kaolana e ka holo, a hokule a ika ale I, ika ale moi, ika ale hako, ika ale kua popoko, ika ale kua loloa. O kanaloa a kanaloa I kanaloa, aola ikea o kamoana nuia kea. Did I scare you? I was hoping not to scare you. That's just a little itty-bitty piece of it. It's actually quite long. That piece said, famous are the voyages of the hokule'a. And then it named 5, how many? 5. You know what, you might be too close. 5 ocean swells that the man named Papa Mo, the navigator from Micronesia, who taught the Hawaiians their lost skills. And he used to reference these 5 ocean swells in his navigation. And so it lists them, the chant lists them, and then it refers, shh, baby, shh, shh, shh. Then it refers to Kanaloa, a Hawaiian god. The last line, aola I kea o kamoana nuia kea, ola is life in Hawaiian. So if you sneeze around in Hawaiian, they're going to say ola, and they're not saying hello in Spanish. They're saying God bless you. So moana nui Akea is the traditional Hawaiian name for the Pacific Ocean. So it links life with the ocean. And as we all know, we're all linked to the ocean, whether we live close to it or not, right? So that's what the chant was about. And I usually don't start like that, but I thought, how appropriate today. So again, because of hokule'a, the story that I'm going to tell is about navigation. It's about being in a boat. Are you ready? Being in a boat. And I want to show the older ones here a word in Hawaiian. If we can learn this word is mo'olelo. Can we say that? Mo'olelo. Mo'olelo means story. What does it mean? Story. Mo'olelo. Within this word we have olelo. Olelo is language or speaking. We know in all of our cultures that our stories hold our history, right? And it's the same way in Hawaiian storytelling. Mo'olelo shows us that olelo, or the language, is the most important thing. There is a saying in Hawaiian that there is life in the word and there is death in the word. So I'm going to share mo'olelo with you, and then we're going to do a hula. Who knows what hula is? What is hula, baby? It's a dance. And guess what? Yeah. And what do you think is more important, the movements or the story? Story. Yes. The hula isn't even necessary. The story is what's necessary. So here's our story. This is a wonderful book. I encourage you to look for it. They don't have it in stock right now, but this museum carries this book because I bugged them enough, and they do now. They don't have it in stock. It's called The Island Below the Star. It's written by a wonderful man. He happens to be a friend of mine. His name is James Rumford. You can Google him. He has lots of fabulous stories for children. He wrote this thinking of the hokule'a. Okay, shh, are you ready? Are you ready to hear the story? You ready? Okay, here we go. with Mr. Rumford's own words, and I'm going to end with his own words. In between, I'll just tell you this story, but I want you to hear how beautifully he writes. In the days when the stars were a map of the earth below, there lived on a tiny island in the South Pacific 5 brothers. How many brothers? 5 brothers. And they loved adventure. I have a bigger picture so you can look at. The first brother's name was Hoku. Hoku loved the sun, the moon, and the stars. This one, right there, right there. Can you do this with me? Let's show what he loved. Can you put your hands up like this? Close your fingers, take them together, and turn them and open them up. And see those stars up there when you're doing that. Let's do it again. And can we say Kalani? Kalani is the heavens. That's what Hoku loved. And we know that you can only love what you know. Next was Na'ale. Na'ale loved the ocean waves. Na'ale, good job. Let's show what Na'ale loved. Can we put our hands up here like this, touching? We're going to make 2 waves. Go one right in the middle. Open your hands. One right there. Can we say Moana? Moana, the ocean. Na'ale loved the ocean. And then we have Opua. Opua loved the clouds. Do you know if you learn the clouds like Opua did, he knew them and loved them so much, he could tell you the weather better than the CBS News. And so could Papa Mao and his son. They actually tracked him and he beat the weather. So let's do a cloud motion. These clouds are going to be sitting right on the horizon. Let's go from here, slide them right across the horizon where it looks like the sky is touching the ocean, turn them over and open them up, just like our heavens, but we're right in front of us. That's our Opua. Opua, cloud banks. Now we have Makani. Makani means winds, and he loved the winds, and he could tell which direction they were coming from. Let's put our hands up here again, and we're going to push forward in 2 big circles. That's our wind motion. Can we say Kamakani? Kamakani, that's the wind. He knew all those different winds, and he loved them so much. And then they had a little bitty brother. He was very small. See him right there? He's the little brother. And he knows, because he watches them all the time and loves very much, the birds. Can we say Namanu? Let's do a bird motion. Can we touch our shoulders like this? This one's going to be a little tough. Lift, turn, and reach. Good, let's do that again. Touch, lift, turn, and reach. Kamanu. Kamanu. So let's do them again. Hoku loved Kalani. Kalani. Na'ale loved Kamoana. Kamoana. Opua loved Opua, the cloud banks. Makani loved, what is it? The wind, Kamakani, Kamakani. And Manu love, Manu is birds. Good, okay. So you know you love what you know. So they knew these things so well by watching them, feeling them, listening to them. And those things help them to know where they're going when they're on the boat. Well, one day, I think we'll stick with this one. One night, the 5 brothers were sitting on the beach, and Hoku, the oldest one, said to his brothers, "Brothers, do you see that star very far over there? There's an island beneath that star. Let's sail to it." Everybody was quiet. Manu was the first one to speak, and he said, "I'll go with you, Hoku, I'll go." That's Manu, that's right, sweet girl. He said, "I'll go with you." The other brothers laughed at him. "You're too little." Makani said, "Oh, the wind will blow you away." Opua said, "The rain will come and you'll cry when there's a storm." Na'ale said, "The ocean will come and wash you overboard. You're too little, you cannot go." So they began to make preparations without Manu. They had to prepare many things for their voyage. "Can you sit down, sweetheart? Come sit down. Come sit down. That's a girl. Thank you, honey." Opua, who loved the clouds, watched the rain, and he collected the sweet water because they would need water to drink, wouldn't they? Can you drink the water in the ocean? No. What's it got in it? Salt, yeah. And Na'ale made fish hooks so they could go fishing every day, and harpoons so they could eat fish. And Hoku used the sun that he loved so much to dry fruits and vegetables so they would have a lot to eat. And Makani is way back here, and he is mending the sails so that they could catch every little breeze. And here's Manu over here. He wasn't allowed to help because he doesn't get to go. He was about your size. But he knew all about those birds. Well, they prepared and prepared for many weeks, and finally they were ready to go on their journey. And so they had a big party for them the night before they left. Do you think Manu felt like going to that party? He didn't want to go because he didn't get to go on the journey. But you know what he did instead? He snuck on the boat. He went on the va'a and he hid underneath the kapa, the blankets. And he hid there all night long. It was the next morning before they found him. They were already out on the ocean. And Opua said, "Let's throw him back." And he held him out over the edge of the boat, and he said, Hoku, help me, help me." And Hoku said, okay, we're just teasing you. But if you're going to be here, you have to do your work. So every day, Manu had to have a fishing line, and he fished. And he helped get food every day. And he watched his brothers. He watched Hoku when at night in particular, he would look at those heavens and use the stars to guide them. He watched his brother Makani, who would watch the winds and tell them what direction they were coming from. He just loved watching his brothers. Well, you know, they kept watching those signs. And one day, Makani felt a strange rush of air, and Opua saw a very strange shaped cloud, and he prepared his brothers for the worst. They hit a storm. They were in a storm for 5 days. How many days? 5 days. They were lost when they came out of this storm. But Manu didn't cry. He didn't get lost. They had tied him down. He didn't get washed overboard. And he untied himself when it was over. And all of a sudden, he felt something. And he looked up, and he saw, what did he love? Birds. He saw a bird. He said, Hoku, a bird, and it's on its way to land. How does he know that? Because he knows birds. Exactly, he knows birds. But do you think the other brothers' eyes could see it? They weren't used to watching birds like he was. So Hoku said, Manu, tell me where the bird is. Tell me which way to go, Manu. So Manu pointed, and Hoku followed what Manu said. And eventually, they found themselves under their star. They didn't quite see the island yet. They kept going, kept going. Right before dawn, Manu saw the first birds again and pointed out again, and they kept going, and then they saw their island. They kept sailing, and that night, they got to their island below the star. They gave thanks for their safety, and they thanked Manu for saving them and for finding the island below the star. That's our story. So it doesn't matter how little you are. Your love for something can always help someone else. Now, I told you that a hula is really a what? A mo'olelo, and you know some of the motions already. This story is about the 5 brothers and what they know. When we learn something, where does it go in your body? It actually goes somewhere, doesn't it? Does it go in your big toe? No, where does it go? Point to where it goes when you know something. Right there, that's right. Right here. Can we say the word ike? Ike means knowledge. It also means to see or to understand. So we're going to show our knowledge. Can you do it with me? Our knowledge of the first brother knew all about what? The heavens. Remember that? And these brothers are navigators in the canoe. Can we make a canoe motion? Let's put your canoe right here and make the front of your canoe. Right. And then our song is going to say that they take care of it. Reach out for that and bring it right here where you care for things. The word in Hawaiian is malama. Can we say that? Malama. So our song is going to say that the navigators take care of this knowledge. And when you take care of it, we're going to do this every time, over and over, because if you know something and you don't give it away, what's going to happen to that knowledge? It's going to get lost, right? Yeah. Okay? So I'm going to do it with you. And then if we get really good, I'm going to play my drum for you, and you can do it all by yourselves. But I'll do it with you a few times. So we have 5 brothers. We know our 5 motions, right? They're all going to start the same. The knowledge. Let's do the second one. Of the ocean. By the navigators in their canoe is malama, is taken care of. The knowledge of the clouds. All those different cloud shapes that sit on the ocean. Who takes care of it? The navigators. And they take care of it. We put our verbs at the end in Hawaiian. The knowledge of makani, the wind, kamakani, by the navigators is cared for. One more. Ready for the bird? The knowledge of the birds. Touch, lift, turn, and reach by the navigators in their canoes is cared for. That's the whole thing. Can you do that? Okay, I'm going to chant it for you and do it with you. Now, in between, you have to chant with me, okay? This is the in-between part. It goes like this. Ea, 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 ea. Can you do that? Let's do it. Ready? Ea, 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 ea. Good. And we're going to do touch and stretch. And touch and stretch. So let's do that ea, ea, and do that. Ready? Ea, 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 ea. So that's your chant part. I'll chant the story, but you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you know the... Woohoo! Oh, give these people a gold star. Good pronunciation. Wow. Okay, here we go. So in hula, we have certain rules where how we start. Okay, so I want you to sit down. Can you sit down? Okay, can you put your hands like this? Okay, sit down, baby. Okay, hands like this. Good. When I use my drum, I'm going to give you 3 beats. How many? 3. And you're going to move on the silent number 4. So it's going to go boom, boom, boom. You get that? 3 beats, and then on the silent number 4, you move your hands. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Good. And then I'll announce the song. Hold it up here. Naka ho'okelewa heinoa, which means a name chant for the navigators. Okay, follow me. Oka ike kalanila, naka ho'okelewa e malama. Ready? Ea, ea. Join me. Ea, ea. Good. In between every one, you do that. Okay? I'm going to stand so you can see me better. Oka ike ika moana la. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Here we go. Ea, 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 ea. Clouds are next. Oka ike, ike aola. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, 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 ea. Oka ike, ika makanila. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, 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 ea. Here we go, the birds. Oka ike, ika manula. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, 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 ea. Bring it back to the front. Now repeat after me. Hei noa. Hei noa. Naka ho'okele wa'a. Naka ho'okele wa'a. 3 beats, then you move on forward and come back into your chest. Boom, boom, boom. And then down here. And give yourselves a round of applause. Woo-hoo! Okay, let's review our motions so that maybe I can drum for you and you can try it by yourselves. And all the parents can help, right? Parents and grandparents can help, okay? So we always start with knowledge, right? You always give your knowledge forward, and then you have the 5 brothers. First is the heavens. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put the picture out. That would help you, wouldn't it? Would that help you? Can I do that? I'll put it here. Sit back, sweetheart. Sit back so everybody can see it, sweetie. So here's Hoku. He loves the heavens. Back up. And then you always make your canoe, and you take care of it. Then the knowledge of the oceans. Make your canoe and take care of it. The knowledge of the clouds. Make your canoe and take care of that knowledge. The knowledge, wind is next, of the winds, makani. Make your canoe and take care of it. And the last one is Manu. He saved the day. What did he love? Birds. The knowledge of the birds. Make your canoe and take care of it. Okay, adults, you're in charge. You got it? You're not supposed to laugh. Okay. Oh, I didn't figure out how I was going to use that and beat it at the same time. How's that? There we go. Okay, I'm going to have to sit on the floor. Here we go. You sit right here. And it's okay if you don't remember. You can just do whatever motions you do remember, okay? Can you do the motions and I'm going to drum for you? Is that okay? Do whatever motions you remember, okay? Here we go. Look at Mama's over here ready. Everybody follow her. Woo! That's called makoko, ready to go. Okay, here we go. I do 3 beats and then you stretch out on number 4. Stretch. I naka ho'okele wa'ahe noa. Hold it, hold it. Here we go. Oka ike ika lanila. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, ea, ea. Ea, ea. Oka ike ika moana la. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, ea. Ea, ea. Clouds. Oka ike ike aola. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, ea. Ea, ea. Makani the wind. Oka ike ika makanila. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, ea. Ea, ea. Manu. Oka ike ika manula. Naka ho'okele wa'ae malama. Ea, ea. Ea, ea. Float to the front. Hei noa. Einoa. Nona lani. Move on 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was fabulous! Woo! That was absolutely wonderful. So now you see how I teach little ones. Mommies have to learn the hula too. That's the way it goes because I can't be with them 24/7 and they want to do it in the car and everywhere else when they want to do it. That was our story, and we told it in 2 different ways. We told it in the regular way through a book, and we told it through hula. So I hope you enjoyed the Island Below the Star. In the museum today, on this floor, around the corner, are some people from the Hokulea crew, and they are doing the star compass with children, showing them how to calibrate their hands. There's a a little miniature planetarium even over there. And you can see the star lines that they use to navigate with. It's fabulous. I invite you all to do that and to see some of the hula that's going to go on. And remember, what is hula? Stories. So you want to watch those motions and see if you can tell what they're talking about. Hopefully they'll tell you some of that. And maybe they'll even do some in English, you never know. But thank you so very much for coming. Thank you for honoring me with allowing me to work with your children. I'm always very, very honored to be able to touch children's lives. I appreciate it. It's very, very special to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.